What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another crypto market update brought to you by Gamestarter. My name is Joe and I'm here to bring you all the latest in Gamestarter news, but also, of course, news from around the crazy and wild world of crypto, NFTs, blockchain, and more. If you like this kind of content, if you get any value out of this video, please do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and weather these crazy times with us, because we're here for the long term, building while the market is down, keeping level head while other things are crashing and others might be panicking, and we are going to ride the wave of the next bull run, and we want you to come along with us. That being said, let's jump right into another market update, as we have had yet another crazy collapse in crypto. It all started the other day when there were rumors that the second biggest exchange, FTX, was having some liquidity issues, and some were even saying that FTX might be insolvent or basically about to go belly up. Not only did the exchange's token FTT start to decline in price, but people started to go to the exchange to try to withdraw their funds in case these fears were realized. Well, we saw FTX actually pause withdrawals, which is never a good sign, and then it came to light that FTX was indeed having liquidity problems, and to protect the customers and save the day, Binance, the biggest exchange in the world, announced that they had signed a letter of intent to acquire FTX. Well, over the last 24 hours, FTT is down 80% and has brought most of the market down with it. Now, personally, I'm a fan of Binance's CEO, CZ, as I think he's very transparent, honest, and really has an altruistic view of crypto and the markets and wants what's best for the community. The CEO of FTX, on the other hand, had caused quite a stir in the recent weeks when he was basically pushing for support of more strict regulations, and some other fishy things had come up about how they were potentially running pump and dumps on the FTX exchange. Some people are not super happy about how this is going down because it almost feels like crypto is becoming more centralized under Binance and under CZ, but as always, we're going to have to see how this plays out. Now, in the US, midterm election votes are currently being counted at this very moment, and we have a CPI print coming out Thursday, so I think we can expect more volatility this week. What concerns me from a chart perspective is that we actually broke down below the previous low and made a new low for 2022, and now we're kind of consolidating under previous support and what looks like a potential retest of previous support, which would spell further downside from here. The next big price zone to keep an eye on is that $14,000 range, and from here to there is basically a free fall if we start getting some downward pressure. I had sold some of my altcoins on the pop from last week, and I've been keeping my stable reserves safe over the last few months, so I'm starting to map out zones where I'm looking to buy more heavily if we start going lower. Best believe if we get to the $14,000 range, I am deploying as much capital as I can get my hands on, and not that I want to see the whole market collapse, but I think it could be an amazing buying opportunity to load up in the mid to low teens as we recover and inch closer to the next bull run. This is just another example about why you should always practice self-custody, get your money off exchanges, learn how to keep your crypto safely, and at the end of the day, protect your funds, minimize your risk, and continue learning how to be safe in the space. Next, we just had a recent article drop about why Gamestarter is more than just a launchpad, and I want to do a quick recap about some of the main points and some of the reasons why Gamestarter is just built different. Now, the Gamestarter ecosystem is growing more vast and diverse by the day, and we're constantly evolving and have become more than just a platform for initial offerings. That being said, our core product is our platform for initial offerings, and we've seen a lot of success come from this platform. We have a team that provides complete marketing support, press releases, strategy calls, video interviews, Twitter space appearances, KOL networking, and so much more. If you're a project looking for a place to launch, Gamestarter could be a fantastic option for your project, and we invite you to come check us out and see if it's the right fit for you. Next, we have our Gamestarter Incubator, which is for projects that know where they want to get to, but just don't know quite how to get there. Whether it be ironing out some wrinkles in your roadmap or having our skilled team of developers actually work on your project itself, we have a multitude of services that can help you get from point A to point B. The services offered include game design and development, in-game logic and architecture solutions, full-scale blockchain in-game integration, blockchain platforming for in-game payment solutions, and more. So whether you need large-scale incubation solutions or more laser-focused help, the Gamestarter development team is ready to help you get to where you need to be. Next, we have our Gamestarter Accelerator program, which is for projects that already have a full Web3 integration, but you just need help getting more eyes on your project. Our Accelerator program helps you step up your marketing game, putting a ton of professional service options on the table, and it includes a whole host of services like strategy and advisory, content creation and community management, press releases, KOL ambassador programs, market research, and more. So So if your project is ready to go, but you just need a little more awareness, Gamestarter has the solution for you. And finally, we have Gamestarter Studio, which is our in-house game development lab that builds out our Gamestarter originals. You may have already heard of Dark Frontiers, which is our first Gamestarter original that is currently in development, but we have Pixel Pix coming down the pipeline, as well as a third exciting game that will be announced in the near future. Now, Gamestarter Studio is committed to developing and creating top-tier projects with high-quality graphics, exciting gameplay, and a fun and smooth user experience. We're confident that when Dark Frontiers launches, we're really going to start turning heads, and as we build out more and more exciting projects, the future will look brighter and brighter for the Gamestarter ecosystem. Now, the Gamestarter Studio is also involved in the incubator experience as well, offering game audits, tokenomic calculations, consultations with our developers, and other development services as well. But it doesn't stop there, because Gamestarter is looking to expand our ecosystem and offer even more products and services in the future. First, our Gamestarter Marketplace, where the Gamestarter community will be able to acquire the Gamestarter PFP NFTs, NFTs from Gamestarter Originals, and other collections from across the broader NFT space. Now, the Gamestarter Marketplace will be tied closely to one of the other products of the Gamestarter ecosystem, the Gamestarter Metaverse. The Gamestarter Metaverse will be a culmination of all the projects launched successfully on the Gamestarter platform that will be all represented by their own slice of land, where the Gamestarter community will be able to interact in a new, unique, and innovative way with all the different projects. From gamification, NFT drops, early testing opportunities, and so much more, the Gamestarter meta has the potential to completely revolutionize how we interact with initial offerings and Web3 products. And finally, the Gamestarter Gaming Guild, which will help support gaming projects and play a sustainable and exciting play-to-earn ecosystem, providing resources to players that might not normally be able to actually play the game. Ultimately, with our current projects as well as our expanded offerings coming soon, we think Gamestarter is such a unique platform with so many amazing aspects, products, and functions, and we're excited to keep building during this time because we believe in blockchain, we believe in gaming, and we're confident that when the hype returns to the market, we will ride that wave to the top, and of course our team, our partners, and you, our community, will see tremendous success. Anyways, don't wait any longer. Make sure to join our community, whether it's on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord, and follow along as we continue to keep you updated on what's going on behind the scenes at Gamestarter. Next, we want to talk about one of the projects that's launched on our platform, Bot Planet. Since Bot Planet launched on the Gamestarter platform, they have been hard at work and have had many updates on their project, not the least of which is their bot wallet. The bot swap DEX is also up and running and is a unique decentralized exchange for buying and swapping cryptos across many different blockchains, earning favorable staking rewards from your favorite coins, buying and selling NFTs, getting in on some of the GameFi mechanics, winning prizes through a lottery, and more. In addition, they are continuing to build partnerships. In addition, they have launched their bot farm, are continuing to build partnerships, have launched their crypto trading academy, and they have a lot coming down the pipeline as well. As always, we're excited to see our partners continue to thrive during this time, continuing to focus, to build, and to grind through this bear market. We wish Bot Planet nothing but the best and hope to see continued success from the project. And finally, let's wrap things up with a little bit of NFT drama that's been going on at OpenSea. For those of you who don't know, a lot of NFT marketplaces have decided to cut out creator royalties in an effort to increase the trading volume because it ends up being cheaper to buy and sell on the platform. This, of course, however, gyps the NFT creators, and as the biggest marketplace in the space, everyone has been waiting to hear what OpenSea's decision would be and how they would handle this whole situation. But they still leave a lot of questions unanswered. They believe that the decision to incorporate royalties into a project should be the creators and not the marketplace, which to an extent I can agree with. Now, currently, instead of taking a firm stance, they're building out tools that are going to allow creators to have more control over the royalty structure of their project. These new tools allow new collections to incorporate royalty enforcement into the collection and basically allow creators to blacklist other marketplaces that allow those royalties to be optional or wiped out completely. Now, they're pushing out a final decision on what to do for existing collections, and as of now, they're continuing to protect those royalties up through December 8th until they come out with a more official decision. This is definitely a tricky spot for them to be in, as on one hand, they want to be competitive with other marketplaces, but allowing users to basically blacklist other marketplaces and force this sort of centralization on things can also get a little bit hairy. A no royalty structure also starts screwing over NFT artists, and there's less incentive for creators to come to the NFT space. If the whole idea was for artists to be able to make income off their work, getting rid of those royalties altogether could definitely be a step backwards for adoption. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of the royalty fee structure and what should be done about it? Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you got something out of it. As always, please make sure you're staying safe during these crazy times, protect your funds, manage your risks, and look for those opportunities, because I'm confident if we can make it through this bear market, we're going to majorly reap the rewards of the next bull market. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Until next time, I'm Joe from Gamestarter, wishing you all the best in your blockchain endeavors. Peace.